Good morning, UPBOptionMillionaires.com. The earnings video for this week, we have a lot of earnings coming out. Last week was an awesome earnings week. We had Apple, Amazon, just to name a few. This week we have Buffalo Wild Wings, which looks to me is going to come down to this 130 level, and then ultimately it's going to break through that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We could get that head and shoulders pattern. Right there is the long-term support there at the 95 level. We'll see what happens here. A drastic pullback. This action here was the NCAA Final Four, and even further back the tournament. They have 6 trillion flat screen TVs in their establishments, and that was what leading. It's funny, you get a little hint. It's like, oh, we have the World Wrestling Federation, SummerSlam 6 trillion, and WWE rockets to highs. Buffalo Wild is like, oh, the NCAA tournament. Everyone's going to be drinking beer and getting stupid and watching this all live on Buffalo Wild. Yeah. Anyway, so we pull back significantly. We're down at a 130 level here. 134, I should say. 130, I think it's going to see support. If we break that, boom, right there. Boom! We have Herbalife. Head and shoulders pattern back in 2011. We have Carl Ackman say, hey, yes, manipulate the minorities. MTTM would be the stock ticker he'd like to change Herbalife to. MTTM, right? Manipulate the minorities. MTM, that's it. And then we bounced off those lows, and we came up. We put another topping pattern. So take this topping pattern here in a nutshell. Look at this one. Beautiful. We've come back up to the neckline. Come back up to the neckline. We're going to fall, just like we fell back in 2013. And we're going to come down to this 45 level. We break that. Oh, my goodness. We're going to zero. Just something to keep in mind. Bring up the charts. We have DDD reporting earnings before the bell tomorrow. Rated support. Love it. Okay, some would say, and I would say this as well, this is a beautiful flagpole. This is a flag. Bear flag. This is very bearish. Implies a move to the downside. Okay? But not everything is peaches and roses when you're trading technical patterns. We have a lot of analysts coming out saying, hey, this bottom here is what we've seen throughout the last couple sessions, is something that's going to prove as a great buying opportunity as the stock heads back up to the 90 level. And you can look and see a lot of analysts saying the same thing. So DDD reporting earnings before the bell tomorrow. Bullish. BMY as well. Look at this. Off of support. See the support levels? See these wicks hitting it? Beautiful. Former resistance, acted as resistance, came down. But you would say, look at this. It almost looks like a topping pattern here. So we'll see. And then the same thing here. We have, and if you just zoom in a little bit. Let me see if we can do that. There we go. I can't do it. Anyway, if you look, this is a pole and a flag. Would imply lower prices. So we'll see with BMY. We have MGM, which has worked out fabulous for us last earnings report. We're back in the channel. We're right at support. Look at this. Right at support. Oh, looks good for move to the upside. That's MGM. Before the bell tomorrow, we have eBay, which is also back in the channel. We broke with the Icon high pop here. Icon got in. Back in the channel again. I got a great voice, don't I? Woo! And then we can go from eBay, which looks kind of bullish to me. We have Noodles. What is that, from Sesame Street? Where's Noodles from? We have Noodles. There it is, Noodles. Whoo! Not in business 5 years yet. Up 1.69%. I don't know. I'm not going to touch that. I just figured I'd bring it up. We have Twitter. The tweet about this beautiful market video here by UPBOptionMillionaires.com. Because that's what we do. It's not all about trading stocks. It's about having fun, but I like this $40 level here. We're getting close to it. Bing! You see this? Watch this. Watch this action right here. This is what's going to happen post-earnings. Bing! We're going to head back up, man. It's going to be like a 15-20% move to the upside. Nobody's calling for that. I sound like Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's he's still around. Macho Man, God rest his soul. He's gone, but Hulk Hogan's still around. No! Don't mess with my upside projection! And I think Twitter is going to see that kind of spike to the upside. Nobody likes this stock, but you know what? Seemingly, I've got people I know who are old, they're young. Everybody's using it. Everyone loves Twitter. Great part about Twitter is it's just like Facebook, which moved off. Barron's calling for it to be a $15 or less per share stock. Twitter, I don't know, man. For now, until it starts falling apart, and we start to see it become, a social media stock of the past, it's going to head higher. So that's Twitter. That's after the bell. We have Trulia. TRLA is the ticker. Also looking for the stock. Right at support just about. We're going to bounce. And then we have U.S. Steel, which I brought this up numerous times. If you look from a short-term perspective, this is a beautiful bull flag. Oh, you're so beautiful. Look at your long, luscious hair. Oh, your body. Oh. And then if you look from a longer-term perspective, what's capping it is, you look at it, look at this trend line. This trend line goes back. I sound like Chris Berman from ESPN. Back. It goes all the way back to 2010. We're right there. Bull flag, right at, boom. If we break this, I'm telling you, it's going to be an awesome trade to the upside. We have ABX, which is a gold stock. It's called Barrick Gold. This wedge right at support, I don't know, it looks like upside here is coming. ABX. I'm just bringing up the charts. Last time we did earnings for Garmin, we broke out of this flag. Look at this. We did this in option millionaire. Beautiful. Continuation. I'm looking for a continuation here for earnings. After the bell on Wednesday, we have Sam. And I got to cut this short pretty soon. We're getting out there. But Sam, look at this. This channel was like there for a second. But what we're really looking at is this. This is a really beautiful consolidation. We have Crocs. Deck is doing well, so why not Crocs? Look at this wedge. Same kind of wedge we saw with Apple. Let me pull up Apple for a second. Look at that wedge. We had a beautiful wedge there. Look at that candle break out of it. So Crocs, same thing. We have this beautiful wedge. Boom! One more time. Boom! That's what it looks like for Crocs. We have LifeLock at support here. Let me see if I can I just want to get rid of that. Come on, Poppy. Anyway, we're at support. I can't extend. I am locked down. I can't do any kind of commands I normally do. But anyway, we're at support. Looks like we're going to move higher. To me, I love support. I love hitting support and bouncing. Shutterfly, same thing. Look at this. Channel, bang. Channel, bang. Support, bang. Love it. Love Shutterfly for a move up. We're at $38.61 to the $45 level. How about Yelp? Woo! Usually Yelp is like, Anyway, support. Look at this again. And then we have WebMD reporting earnings. Same thing. We're almost at resistance. So yeah, maybe a pullback here. We have before the bell. We have Nile, which is beaten down, man. Now this is a beautiful bear flag. Look at that flagpole flag. Oh, looks awful. So let's get out of that one. CME in the channel. Look at that channel. Higher prices. ExxonMobil's reporting earnings before the bell on Thursday. Trend line remains up, but resistance here at the $100 level. 101. Look kind of bearish to me. How about Kellogg? Yeah, look at that wedge breakout. Whoa! A lot of people buying Special K. And then we go to MasterCard reporting earnings. At support. What's support going to do for us? Bang! To the upside. WLT analyst out this morning talking negatively about the stock. And why not? Look at this like, yeah, who is the thuckers boarding up here? Boarding? Yeah, is that even a word? Boarding? Buying? Boarding? Boarding used to be a word. Boarding? Anyway, we're down here at the lows and it just looks really nasty. We have Expedia after the bell on Thursday. Expedia.com. We have support at the 63 level. Priceline's getting killed here. I'm doing this video while the market is open today and not looking so good. Not looking so good. Anyway, support's going to be at this level. So I don't know if earnings is going to bring it down to there. But on LinkedIn, LinkedIn is down like some 3-4% this morning. Right at support. 6.35% to the downside. This could be the buying opportunity of your life. Anyway, look at this candle down. This is a 10-year monthly, not 10-month. And look at that decline here. We're seeing even today. Sell. We'll see. Anyway, earnings, we could be coming all the way back to life here, and that's what I'd be looking for. We have Montauk, which I brought up earnings for the Option Millionaires members when it was at like $12 a share. Look at it now. Consolidating here. It's over $30. Bing! Upside. And we have OUTR, which is Redbox. Right at support here. Love this for a move to the upside. Finally win I don't know when reports, the chart looks exceedingly bearish. Move, bounce, move, bounce, move. Maybe we'll get a bounce here, but it looks like we're going to head down to this 190 level. UPB optionmillionaires.com. Hope everyone, great week. That's all. That's all we can ask. Make some money here in this market. It is kind of schizophrenic. We got some days when we're up, days when we're down. It's all about making the money, and that's why earnings. Let's do it. UPB optionmillionaires.com. See you in the chat room at optionmillionaires.com. If I get into any trades, I'll let you know via private chat, private chat, and also private Twitter, and then the chat room at optionmillionaires.com. Goodbye.